How a black swan responds when he doesn't give her a Valentine's gift. Hello Swans, I'm Yvonne, your marriage and divorce coach here at Black Swan Relationship Academy. And today we're going to look at how a black swan responds when he doesn't give her a Valentine's gift. Valentine's Day is fast approaching, and for many it is going to be a day where he goes out and spends an awful lot of money on chocolates and restaurants and drinks and cards and flowers and all things wonderful to declare his love for her. But for many of us, Valentine's Day is a day that we dread. You're at work and another delivery driver comes in with flowers and you call the person and tell her flowers is there and she comes out squealing. And nearly all of the women in the office are, cooing over their flower, and you go in and you're cooing with them and, loving it. And a part of your heart is sinking because nothing arrived for you. Not that you were expecting anything, but you know your situation and you know your person at home. They didn't see Valentine's Day as one of those days that they felt any way in not doing anything because they thought it was just made up, and they wanted you to believe the same thing, and you just continued saying nothing because that's how they were. But unfortunately, what that just did for us is that it was another notch on our heart of pain that we didn't acknowledge, and we just let it slide, along with a lot of things that we do when we're in a marriage or in a long-term relationship. And in a long-term relationship, one of the things that we do to one another is we take each other for granted, not because that's what we set out to do, but this is how it's where life has got us, especially if you've been married or in a long-term relationship for a long time and it's just the two of you at home. The children have now gone, whether they've gone to uni or they've moved out doing other jobs, they've got other their own significant other, and they're getting on with their lives, and it's just the two of you. Leading up to the point before your nest became empty, they weren't doing that anyway, and now you've just come to the point where you think, well, what's the point in communicating that this is what I want you to do, because you tried before and it didn't happen. So you now just get to the point where you think, you know what, c'est la vie, and you get on with your life. After all, Valentine's Day is just going to be another day. But you know what? That was the situation for me a number of years ago, and it certainly isn't the situation today. And the reason why it isn't the situation today is because I've learned to work on me. It took me nigh on 20 plus years to work on me, and the thing about it is I'm still working on me, because every time you think you've taken off another layer, another one presents itself and you have to keep dealing with that. And for those of us who are, whether you're at home and you don't know what to do, you don't know what to say, you've spoken and nothing seems to be getting through, here's a couple of things that you can try. It's Valentine's Day. On the day itself, on your way home from work, go into a florist and buy yourself the biggest bunch of flowers you can afford. Whatever the cost, don't even think about the money, just buy it. Just buying those flowers for yourself puts you in a different mood. Just seeing the beauty of God's creation make you feel differently. You take it home. Before you go home, stop off in the gift shop. Buy yourself a gift. Get yourself some chocolates. Buy yourself a card. Write words of affirmation in your card to yourself. Take it home and lay them out. Leave them. When he comes in from work, he's going to want to know what's going on. Let him know you decided it's Valentine's Day, you're treating yourself, because you just want you to know that you're celebrating you, and go off and do whatever it is you want to. And, make a nice dinner and you enjoy it, and get a takeaway. Whatever it is that you want for that day, because nothing is forthcoming from him, then you do what you want for that day and celebrate it to treat yourself and to let yourself know that you love you. When you start taking care of yourself, your significant other will want to know what is going on. He will not only want to know what is going on, but he will see the change in you. And that change in you that has taken place will make him want to sit up and take notice. Hear me when I say this, that not all men are created equal and not all men react in the same way. Some men don't really care what you do, how you do it, and when you do it. And your life with this person isn't one that's forthcoming with joy that you want to do something great with. So what you end up doing is you just basically sit in a corner and the whole you are slowly being chipped away and are slowly dying because you don't know what to do about it.
Guys you want don't want you. And the ones you don't want simply won't leave you alone. They say you are picky and have impossible standards. Your partner has lost attraction for you and you have no idea if he will stay or progress the relationship. The harder you try, the further he pulls away. You are starting to think you are cursed, that there's something fundamentally wrong with you. The truth is, you are not uniquely broken. You are simply ill-informed, uneducated, and ill-equipped. All the things that can be fixed. I am offering you an all-access pass into the Black Swan Nation, where you will receive access to all of the courses, mentoring and coaching calls. We are also offering a 100% no quibble money back guarantee if the academy isn't a fit for you. What are you waiting for? Get smart, be educated, and level up. Do it absolutely right now by clicking the link below.
This self-care course has taught everyone who has partaken in it thus far, and myself who has gone through this, because when you're working on yourself, you think that, you know, I've done it, it's over, I've done it, it's over. But guess what? We come across things about ourselves that we thought we had dealt with and we haven't quite dealt with it. And this course helps you to look at you, to ask yourself, who are you? Who is Yvonne? Who is Cynthia? Who is Joyce? Who are you? And what do you want? And when she asked, who are you? Like most people, I answer the question because I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm this, I'm a. And it is not until you continue with the course then you realize, whilst all of that is true, that wasn't where she's going. That's the standard answer that we tell ourselves and what other people expect of us. We say that we are this because, you know, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I'm a nurse, because yeah, that's what you do, but it's not who you are. And when you go through the course, it teaches you to think bigger than what other people think of you. Also in this course, you will learn about emotional intelligence. You will also learn stress management and how to handle the stresses and the strains, not just that you're going through on a day-to-day basis, but the stresses of yesterday, the voices of yesterday that speak to us and try to inform our today and want us to remain as that person, that kind of non-entity who walks around like a robot, trying to do all things to please all men, and at the end of the day you're not able to please everyone and to help everyone. There's also another course that I highly recommend that you look at, and that is a Nice Girl Rehab Mastery Masterclass. In this course you learn how to win in not just in marriage or in long-term relationships, but you learn how to win without being a nice girl. And a nice girl is that girl that doesn't matter what you're doing and somebody comes along and say, can you do, you drop everything, you go ahead and do it. Their needs are more important than yours and you continue. And the first time somebody comes to you and says, I want you to do this, and you said, actually, I'm in the middle of something at the moment, I'm not going to be able to do you for it, and you look down your list and you say, I can give you an answer on Thursday, and it happens to be Monday today, you can give them an answer on Thursday. Just that one no It brings such a, at first your heart is beating like 1,000,000 miles an hour and you think, I'm about to pass out. And when you actually say it and they look at on your face and you were not disrespectful, you were not rude in any way, shape or form, but you actually had a list of things that you needed to do, you stopped what you're doing. You weren't able to stop what you're doing in order to help them. It's amazing how quickly they solve that problem without you. But because you're used to being the go-to person that the world and his wife came to, you probably believe the world couldn't turn without you. But here's the thing, it can and it does. There are other courses on the Black Swan Relationship Academy that you can, access and do them in order to aid you to be the best person that you can be. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to give you my code. It is a discount code for you to sign into the All Access Pass, where you will have access to all of the things. Just put that code in and you will get a 5% discount when you sign up to the All Access Pass. And I'm hoping that you will do that so that you can begin your journey of self-discovery by having access to all the tools at hand that will enable to help you. Whatever happens to you this Valentine's Day, whether you take care of yourself and do something wonderful for you, or whether your boo surprises you and does something awesome for you, either way, enjoy what it is that you have got planned for yourself or what he's planned for you. If I've said something that has resonated with you and you would like to take this further, check out the link in the description box below. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful weekend. Before I go, I've forgotten something important. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and do remember to go onto the website, check out the All Access Pass to everything Black Swan and see how best we can serve you. Have a fabulous week until we meet next week. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.